11 minutes before 7 o'clock, it's a crucial week for the Trump administration as two big hearings are scheduled on Capitol Hill. On Thursday, fired FBI Director James Comey is expected to explain whether the president pressured him to back off the Russia investigation. And the Director of National Intelligence and head of the National Security Agency faces similar questions on Wednesday.
Hey, very good Monday morning, everyone, and thank you so much for waking up with the Valley today. Kyle Bosch here with Lisa Bedeau as we get started with nonstop news and weather all the way up to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. And we do start with some breaking news that we're following out of the Northern Valley this morning. Police have now released the names of a man and woman killed when they were thrown from an ATV. The Polk County Sheriff's Office telling Valley News Live that 34-year-old Noel Schmeg of Mentor and 34-year-old Crystal Scott of Crookston were riding that ATV when the crash happened near Mentor, Minnesota, Friday.
Emergency crews say the victims were unconscious when they arrived and were pronounced dead a short time later. Officials say they are still trying to figure out the cause of the crash. New this morning, a Fargo man is in jail after a high-speed chase on I-29 with speeds over 100 miles per hour.
It all started as a call about a reckless driver north of Fargo yesterday morning around 9 a.m. The North Dakota Highway Patrol says it then clocked 26-year-old Bryce Gamboa doing 119 miles per hour. They tried to pull him over, but he refused to stop. The chase lasted about 17 miles, finally ending near Mapleton after deputy used stop sticks and a pit maneuver on Gamboa's car. He was arrested for DUI, driving under suspension, reckless driving, and fleeing. Four Middle Eastern countries have now broken diplomatic ties with Qatar, saying that country supports terrorism. Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, the United Arab Emirates, and Egypt all cut off relations with the Gulf state today.
Saudi Arabian officials released a statement today saying the move was made to protect national security from the dangers of terrorism and extremism. Kuwait and Oman remain the only Gulf Cooperation Council members to maintain ties with Qatar.
6:51 now, time for weather and traffic on the one, starting with meteorologist Lisa Green.
Good morning. It is a lovely start to our day. We've got lots of sunshine, some blue sky out there, and temperatures that are very comfortable. We'll be in those 70s to some mid-80s again today. A high of 86 degrees in Fargo with mostly sunny skies. Wind out of the east eventually becoming southeast and into the teens for this afternoon, and that'll be about it. So we're looking at a beautiful one to start off the day. And for the entire day. And to start off, we're looking at some 50s to some 60s. 61 already in Fergus Falls. It's 60 in Grand Forks and 56 currently in Fargo. 53 in Jamestown. Visibility looks a lot better, but there may still be a couple of areas of patchy dense fog to watch out for. And wind light out of the east and less than 10 miles per hour. We also have some clear skies, so nothing detected on our satellite picture here in the valley or in the tri-state area for that matter. Nice and quiet throughout the region. Our afternoon planner shows those temperatures into the 70s in the east to some low to mid 80s in parts of eastern North Dakota and along the Red River. Looks like a beautiful day, lots of sun throughout the entire valley with that wind on the light side as well. Checking out that 7-day planner for the rest of the work week. We've got more heat on the way for tomorrow, high of 87 degrees, and a chance for some storms coming up in the afternoon and into the evening. Doesn't look like a major event, but still a chance for some rain and lightning and thunder coming through for Tuesday and into early Wednesday. We cooled things back just slightly Wednesday and Thursday with highs in the 70s through the valley. And then into your Friday and Saturday and Sunday, we are back into the 80s with some chances for some rain and thunder coming up for Saturday. So very summer-like weather in the forecast and warm temperatures hanging around. Let's check in now with Al for a traffic update.
Police, we're out here on Interstate 29 southbound right now. Busy morning out here. Northbound I-29 traffic is really quite active this morning. Southbound I-29, not quite as much, but still plenty going on. Travel speeds on I-29 normally right around 60 degrees or 60 miles an hour or so. Sorry, I just got distracted. Beautiful 57 Chevy just drove by me. Out on Interstate 94, we have a stalled pickup. It's on westbound Interstate 94. It's in Moorhead, west of the main avenue ramp. Flat tire on that one. Make sure you're looking out for that. Travel speeds on I-94 are fairly brisk this morning as well in that 60 to 65 mile an hour range. Make sure you're driving extra carefully today and always. Al Ahmed Valley Today traffic.
We're following a developing story this morning. London Bridge is back open this morning as Londoners head back to work after a deadly terror attack over the weekend.
British police ended up making 11 arrests yesterday in their search for people connected to the attackers who killed 7 people and hurt nearly 50 others Saturday night. The suspected terrorists used a van to mow down pedestrians on London Bridge before crashing that vehicle, then stabbing people at random. ISIS has claimed responsibility. CNN is reporting that British police are expected to name the men behind the attack later today. Well, new for you this morning, a heavy police presence at dueling Donald Trump rallies in Portland, Oregon ended with violence, tear gas, and multiple arrests. Yesterday, a pro-Trump rally was met with at least 4 counter demonstrations.
Police say bricks thrown by anti-Trump demonstrators were met with tear gas. Explosions could be seen, heard, and smelled as police pushed that group out of the area. 14 people were arrested. A Davenport, North Dakota man is facing numerous charges, including leaving the scene of an injury crash in Richland County. State troopers say the driver rolled an SUV in a ditch southwest of Kindred Saturday night and then took off running. A female passenger was hurt and was found in the vehicle that had landed on its top.
Police ended up locating 24-year-old Colin Albright behind a home about a mile from the crash. He was treated for injuries, then arrested. He's facing several charges. There's no word yet on the extent of injuries to Albright's passenger. 2 canoeists who went missing in Minnesota's Boundary Waters were found safe, and their rescue was all caught on camera. Check this out. The Minnesota State Patrol says the man and woman had not been heard from in 4 days.
Pilots were using heat-seeking equipment when they located the 2 paddlers on Friday. The pair had used flashlights and written SOS in the sand to help direct the air crew's attention to their location. The 2 were taken to the hospital to be checked out. This is a big week for all-in-one recycling projects in the FM area. Today and tomorrow, both Fargo and Moorhead will be out in neighborhoods delivering new recycling carts.
But don't forget, they won't start picking up those carts until July 3rd, so you should continue with the separated system that you're currently using until then. 6:56 now on this Monday morning, and in our consumer alert this morning, kids and teens who get free and reduced lunches during the school year can still get free meals this summer. Families just need to know where to find them. Any child 18 and younger can eat for free at designated summer meal sites. They're located across the country and around the valley.
The USDA plans to serve more than 200 million free meals to children at approved summer food service program locations. To find one in your community, call 1-866-3HUNGRY. There's no enrollment and no cost. You can cool off in the, well, it's starting to heat up, hot summer days, and one of the many local pools opening today.
But of course, it's also important to remember to stay safe when you're out at the pools. Giving us some information is the Valley Today's Christy Larson, who joins us live from Davies Pool in South Fargo. Hi, Christy.
Well, good morning, guys. Yeah, we've been here talking about how excited we are to have these pools opening up. And I know, Dave, you guys have thousands of swimmers coming in your doors. So I think one of the good things to remind people is those season passes, how much they really do include.
Absolutely. Brand new this year. All the season passes include entrance to the pool and the water slide. So I'm excited about that. I think people will be excited about that. It'll speed up the lines to get you into the pools to enjoy your time at the pools. And we were doing the math earlier. It's only about a dozen times that you would actually need to come to pay for the season pass. So if you're going to come to the pools at all with any frequency, I would strongly encourage you to get a season pass. And you can buy those passes right at our offices at 701 Main, or as soon as the pools open, you can buy them at any one of our 5 outdoor pools at Davies, North, South, Island, and Madison.
And I was going to say, those season passes, you can go and visit all of those different pools. Maybe try to check them all off on your list, find your favorite one.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That season pass is good for all 5 of our outdoor pools. So just another great way to enjoy your summer.
And at each one, too, they do have a posting of some of those rules that are important to remember not to run. If you do need a life jacket for your child, make sure it's Coast Guard approved, and don't bring pool toys. Those are not allowed at the pools. So, guys, so many things to remember, but we also want kids to have a lot of fun. So while you want to obey the rules, you also want to have fun. It's kind of a nice balance that they have here at the pools through Fargo Park District.
And don't forget to slap and slather on all that sunscreen as
good
well.
reminder,
Very
too.
important.
Christy Larson reporting live for us. Thank you.
Thrill seekers are going crazy over this, a whole new way to see Paris. It's part of the French Open tennis tournament. People can speed down a zip line. It leaves from the second level of the Eiffel Tower, nearly 400 feet in the air. If you have the nerve, speeds on the zip line hit 55 miles per hour. Wow.
That would be a cool view. Let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. Today's question: the average person wastes 29 hours a year because of bad advice from this.
The answer? Their GPS.
Frustrating.
You can take part in our question of the morning by heading to our Valley News Live Facebook page. A perfect day for that pool weather out there, Lisa Green.
Oh, it's going to be gorgeous for most places today. In fact, we are going to see those 80s return for your pool cast today. Expect 86 degrees for Fargo pools. Warm and sunny, and wind on the light side too.
That's a nice break too.
Well, and today's show and CBS This Morning are just about to get started, but the Valley Today rolls on.
We've got more live up to the minute news and weather coming up right now on the